Hey, it's Leah, and welcome to Enlightened Mystic Essentials. Today we are going to do our spiritual consciousness reading. We are going to look at the messages that Spirit has for us and why the message is here, right? If you are new to my channel, I'm Leah. I read numbers, colors, and I talk to spirits. I will tell you what I see, I will tell you what I feel, and I also will tell you what I hear, right? So it was a vote out, right, guys? It was a vote of what insight you wanted to see next, and spiritual consciousness won. And I can kind of understand why, right? Because there's so many things going on, and we are in a situation or a place where we just don't know. You got COVID still lingering. You have the war going on with Ukrainians and the Russians. I did a read for energy read, praying for help, because I've heard a lot of help was needed. So a lot of prayers have been going up in that read. We talked about some things. Let's see. I also showed you some spiritual washes, the difference between the washes for spiritual washes. So how this is going to go, we're going to get our message, and then we're going to get the clarification of that message, and then we're going to break everything down to see the spirit that the message that Spirit has for all of us, right? So let's get into it. Spirit, what is the message you have for all to feel, see, hear, and understand, right? 3. So we're going to travel down. Let's go, because it's already here, right? So let me get us where we need to be. You receive 3. So you receive High Priest towards the Stargazer. High Priest is intend and create. So some type of creation is going to be created. Set your sights higher. Set your sights higher. This is Spirit, right? Our spiritual message straight from Spirit. And I feel like we received 2 and then our 1, because even though they're separate, they're all together. You also receive Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Feminine energies represent wounded. So this is wounded, some type of wounding here. Whether it be the plans, you needing to get started and make your plans, or the wounded could come in at the focus, right? Focus on what you have set forth, or the plans or the goals you have created. All right. Spirit, why is set your sights higher and intend and create here? The Stargazer and the Priest, why are they here? Honesty. Okay, honesty falls on top of your Shield Maiden. So maybe being true towards your plans and your focus. Honesty says, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Let's get it. Honesty. Being true to yourself. Knowing what you need to do and do it, right? Knowing what you need to do and do it. Not necessarily listening to other people, right? Because I'm going to tell you something. To be real with you, and y'all already know I keep it blood raw with you. You could go to a person and tell a person, hey, I want to invest in this, or I want to do that, or I have plans on doing this. How does that sound to you? And then they tell you, oh, that don't sound too good. That. I'm sorry, guys. So what I was saying was, you go to a person who just say you think is your friend, or someone who you could trust, right? Trust. And you tell them your thoughts or what you want to invest in, and they say, uh, you know, even though it sounds like a good plan, they say, oh no, that doesn't sound like it'll benefit you in the long run. Or no, I wouldn't invest any money into that. So you listen to that person and then you pull back. But the whole time that person steps up and your idea, they actually move on it. So if an idea or some type of feeling comes to your mind that this is what you should do, move on it, because it's going to be spirit or your higher self, which is spirit. Your higher self is spirit, telling you what's going to be beneficial to you right at that time, if not for the future, right? So that's when they say don't listen to others, listen to yourself, right? A lot of you need to start praying for the mental clarity, right? To clear your mind where you can get these ideas, make these plans, set these goals, and work towards those goals, right? Praying for clarity, right? Praying for clarity. Spirit, why is Stargazer and High Priest here, right? Stargazer, so I feel like the Shield Maiden was more important to being true to yourself, right? More important than being true to yourself, right? Don't forget, even though they are separate, they all go together. You receive purpose over your high priest that represents intend and create. Intend and create, right? Your purpose. See that? See that? Your purpose. Purpose says, I know what I am here to do. I also feel like a lot of you may need to do a little bit more research into getting your purpose together, right? Purpose together. So let's shut down High Priest and your Stargazer and look directly at, I want to go up a little bit, your Shield Maiden and being honest, right? Shield Maiden and being honest. Let's get some insight. Spirit, what is the insight for Shield Maiden in this honesty? Well, that came out fast. Loyalty. That was quick. Loyalty. Coming in wounded, right? Feminine energy, not seeing a balance, right? Not knowing how to achieve a balance, if not knowing who is loyal to you. See that? And what you have going on. Loyalty is here. Coming in wounded, right? And then what I see is feminine energy, right? Feminine energy. Surrounding, I can put it down. Surrounding your loyalty. Look at that. Feminine energy. Wounded around honesty. Don't listen to anybody else here. Listen to self. So we're gonna look into honesty. I mean, that's like a given. Spirit, clarify honesty. Why is honesty here? I feel like other people will lead you wrong here. Power. You have power. You have the power. If not, some type of enlightenment is gonna come in, right? Some type of illumination is gonna come in, and it's gonna be I keep hearing designed for you, made for you. And a lot of you, when it comes in, it's gonna be shocking, because this power also represents the chariot, right? It's gonna come in fast, quick, in a hurry, that it could shock you. Shock you. Be careful. And when this comes in, the reason why I tell you be careful, when it comes in, do not rush and tell your friends or tell your family the information or the download, right? That is gonna be given to you. Gonna be given to you. Yeah. Spirit, clarify power. Let's clarify it. Why is power here? Clarification of power. Okay. Over here. Over your loyalty. Ace of Swords, baby. Divine truth and abundance. Go on how you feel. See that? Go on how you feel with this loyalty situation. Don't say, well, Jennifer has been my friend for 20 years. She'll never do anything like that to me. They saying cut that out. If you want your abundance, right? If you want your success or you want to exceed, stand on divine truth, because divine truth is going to be given to you. Don't forget, they're going to give you the information you need to move. So who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the heavens, the Father, the divines, or do you choose Jennifer? Or do you choose the weak, like because see, this feminine energy, this is the weaker energy. So this could be anybody. This could be Jen, this could be Alexa, this can be Billy, this can be Paul, this can be John, this can be Dante, this can be Paula. And then I hear Paulette, Susan, Sharon, Cheryl. I hear so many Jonathan, Christopher, Chris, Blair, Blaine. See that? Be careful, Bridget. I hear so many, for so many people, so many different situations. Do what you do for you, okay? Because this person is gonna come in and they're not really like loyal to you, right? Smiling faces. I hear that song, Smiling Faces. It's an old song. I don't know who sung it, the old Jade. I don't know. But I hear that song, Smiling Faces. This is a person who puts on that smiling face, but in reality, they have they could come in to get ready to chop down your plans. See that? That sword. And even though the shield maiden comes in, make plans and stay focused, it's still a feminine energy. Be careful. Let's go underneath the deck. So they telling us divine truth at this time is going to be given. Look, 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups could represent upright options, decisions, and choices. In reverse, no options, no decision, no clarity. See that? This could be being scrambled. See that? Being scrambled. And then you got the ace here. Look, the ace of coin, right? No, not choosing to be solid, because I see a lot here. Not choosing to be solid, right? Not knowing the decision to make towards an opportunity. See that? Being upside down when a opportunity presents itself, not moving on that opportunity, or not being in the right feelings, right? Because you're not solid. See that? Not solid. Be careful. And then they tell us what? Emperor is here, but guess who else is here? High priestess. So let me tell you about the emperor and the high priestess. The emperor, right? Mate is the empress. The musician's mate is the high priestess. So I feel like this could be a couple that is not being seen in public's eye, right? This could be some type of relationship behind closed doors. I am also picking up on government, right? Some type of plan is being made between two different parties, where just say United States and Russia. You see that? This could be they don't belong together, but they play together. China and Russia. Be careful. This could be a boss and a co-worker. A husband and a girlfriend, or a husband and a mistress. See that? Oh gosh, it's so many different combinations. But I feel like in public eye, or in the in like spotlight, they are these major players, or they are these people who seem to have their stuff together, but in behind closed doors, they play with each other. But some type of plan is being made and created, but it's only gonna benefit one or the other. And then the other thing that I see is the emperor could represent the physical world, where the high priestess represent the spiritual world. So the emperor goes in the route of like the physical formalities, but the high priestess goes in the way of the spiritual when it comes to making plans. But somebody's gonna be, it's like the stick or luck is not gonna land on somebody's side here. Be careful. And then what they tell us, five of staff is gonna cause some type of argument. Five of staff, some type of war in some type of relationship factor. Two of cups. Now don't forget, these two, even though they walk out at different times, they lay together when no one's looking, and they play together when no one can see. But in the public's eye, she belongs to someone else and he belongs to someone else. But look, they tell us it's going to become a problem in a relationship. What relationship? This relationship, because somebody's going to get the bad end of the stick. And then they look holding back 4 coins, right? Someone from being solid, right? Queen of Cups. Someone from being solid. The 4 coin with that queen ace of coin represents a loss. A loss. And then they tell us a loss is coming in quickly. Once again, here's the chariot. Chariot. They told you to pay attention to the chariot earlier. Power loss. Because this is also the chariot in another deck. And then they tell us what? Some type of action, right? Action being taken towards a balance. So something's going to be lost. And it's going to represent action, one, and becoming something, becoming whole again. Something becoming together again. See that? Because this represents a balance, 6 of coins, but it also represents the collaboration or two working together where one is superior and one is not. Once again, it goes back to this. Some type of relationship that is not seen before people. This is a relationship behind closed doors. And some type of action is going to have to be taken in order for it to bring some type of resolve, because a conflict is coming in some type of relating factor. See that? Be careful. Make your plans and stay focused. Don't let nobody down talk you or side talk you into changing your plans. Honesty is the best policy. All right? See that? Be careful. Be careful. Because somebody getting ready to get screwed. And loyalty is going to be questioned. But by the time the loyalty factors come in, because it comes in as a 6 telling you to balance these loyalty factors, it's going to be too late for somebody. It's going to be way too freaking late. It's going to be way too late. Be careful. Make your plans and stick to it. Make your plans and stick to it, and I tell you a little bit about my clients that I help. I have a few big wigs that they have ideas or they get downloads and they say, hey, Leah, we need to schedule a chat session because I need to talk to you. And they go over with me about what they receive. And we just look and see, okay, this is your next move. This is what you need to do. And they got it together. A lot of them don't even talk to their spouses about it. Some of them don't even talk to their business partners. A lot of business partners don't even know that I'm their partner, spiritual guide. So whatever comes, keep it a secret. Don't even say, oh, let me find somebody I can trust. Not unless you just, get the feeling, hey, you need to go talk to this person. Woo! You need to talk to this person. Messages. Woo! There's another one. On the arm, action being taken. Action being taken. Okay, you receive the 4 of Wands or the 4 of Wands. Some type of stability factor. It's going to come in, right? Seeker of air. Seeker of air. Page of Swords, right? Some type of news about a stability factor. And then you got legacy. Legacy actually is the 4 of coins being held back. So some type of news, right? for a foundation or one becoming solid is being held back. They letting you know. And then over here, what else? The balance is like the balance can't be obtained. So once again, some type of news trying to come in, right? News is trying to come in, but it's actually being blocked, right? Being blocked from a balance coming in, and the balance that needs to come in is going to create changes because balance comes in as a 5. And you got to be careful because this is a major changes in balancing factors. Be careful because this is a major organization. This can be a major business. This can be a major decision upon a home, a major decision in a job. Be careful. Education, major decision. This could also go towards the war, major decision, because I'm picking up so much. It is a balance, or it's some type of final decision I hear that we all need in a situation, but it cannot be obtained because it is being blocked. In the reading here at this channel, praying for help, energy read, there was also a blockage of currency here. Heaven's flow is also known as currency. So air element 1 talks about the thought of action, right? 2, thought of actions, right? 4, coins being blocked from being balanced or situated, or changes occurring. Be careful. Some type of action needs to be took because this is why these cards kept falling on my arm. Arm, hand represents action. Maybe it could be working together. Hands work together in order to get to a result. Towards you, 9 of Cups. Substance, 9 of Cups. Towards you, for you, reward, right? Some type of working together. Many of you have never worked with a spiritual guide. It is time to get your life in order. You need a nudge. You need a boost. You need information. Information is very important. Okay, so now we going to the High Priest, right? Towards your stargazer. And 10, create and set your sights higher is what we received. Some type of initiation of knowledge is here towards opening your eyes and seeing what you need to see. This part may not be difficult because you have masculine. Need it. We need it. Towards your purpose. I know what I am here to do. A lot of you are gonna get some type of information. Could be your spiritual guide to move forward and how to move and when to move. Purpose. So let's look at your purpose. Spirit, what is the insight of purpose? Yeah, let's go. Spiritual consciousness. Divine message is here. Let's go. 9 represents the divine, some type of spiritual message, some type of spiritual contract. This could also be a contract of success. Let's go, spiritual message. Dang, that was quick. On top of both. The Well Watcher represents wisdom and the power of the divine. Let's go. Some type of knowledge is going to be given, coming in as a 7. Yes, we need it. 7, 7, 7. Let's see what this message is about. Spirit, clarify message. Wisdom towards you, the shapeshifter, towards you, hangman, towards you, a new perspective is going to be given. We need it. A lot of you are going to let the divines in, right? A lot of you are going to start reflecting back, and you're going to say, you know what? Those past mistakes I made, no more. Let's go. We need it. We need it. A lot of you are going to get this download. A lot of you are going to receive these spiritual messages. And I also hear it is time to increase your intake of water. I also hear you need to start increasing red fruits. These are the apples. These are the grapes. These are the berries. Let's go. Time to increase your red fruits. A lot of you need to start giving these offerings up to the heavens. It is time for burnt offerings. If you have not, or you don't know what a burnt offering is, I advise you look it up, because you will be surprised the things that we do in these days that they did in those days that represent a burnt offering, except the difference is they burnt to the Father, and that was that. These days we burn to the Father and we eat the meat. I ask you to look it up, because it is time for a lot of many lives to be changed. The ship shaper also is the hangman, comes in as a 3, the creation of being given a higher perspective. Let's get it. They told you here to set your sights higher, did they not? Needing to see and understand, because that's very important, what you need to see and understand in order to move forward. Let's get it. Thank the Father, right? Spirit, clarify the shapeshifter over your stargazer, setting your sights higher. Changes is coming, baby. Let's go. We receive temperance. Changes is coming in for these healings. Changing is coming in for these finances, I hear. Changes is coming in for these homes. Changes is coming in for these families. Help is coming. Help is coming. See that? Help is coming. Underneath the deck. Let's go. 3 of staff is here. Let's get it. Action, action, action. 10 of staff is here. Oh my goodness, it's so good. So good. 6 of coin is here. Let's get it. We need it. So that was quick, but what do they tell us? A new journey is coming, right? An opportunity. Ace of staff in the air, right? Coming from the divines to allow you to move out of old situation to a staff, right? Having the willpower to move forward. Whether it be because the illumination, right, of success is here, the sun, right? Or being pulled forward, right, by motion, right? Motion, movement forward, the willpower. To do what? Lay down burdens. Let's go. Bringing a person out of a time of being wounded. That is the 9 of staff. A person who doesn't know what to do, where to go, who to turn to, what direction to take, what step to take. Coming out of a time of being mentally wounded because a person of unknown or new territory receives another opportunity. Ace of staff. And these opportunities come forth to bring forth a balance. See that? 6 of coin. Let's get it. 6 of coin. Do what you need to do. For those who read the Bible and work in the Bible, at the energy reading, I gave you some scriptures. And here I feel like a person who needs a piece of clarity of the mind, right? You read Psalms 142. But for a person who needs success in all things, right? Success in all things or all situations, you read Psalm 65. It is time. Like it is time. It's just way too many key words here. Intend and create. Intend and create. Set your mind to it and you can do it. See that? Wisdom and the power of the divines. It is time. It is time. And when they say set your sights higher, stop thinking small. Don't be small-minded. Don't be small-minded. because a purpose is at hand. And when a purpose is at hand, right, from the divines, they send forth divine help. Is that not an angel? And then they tell you all things are going to be balanced because you're going to have the willpower to move forward because it is time to stand strong in silence. See that? That is that purpose, being given that purpose. Let's go. Listen, I love you guys. If you have not subscribed to Dark Mystic Tarot, our sister channel, please do. Um, if you have not looked at praying for help or the energy reading for March of 2022, all the I think I gave you like 6 scriptures. I showed you the difference between the washes of like what a lot of people are ordering, right? Um, anybody who needs to talk to me, you can email me, right? Um, text me because a lot of people have my business number. I text all the time. Um, readings, you can schedule a reading if you don't know what type of reading you need to schedule. You can always email me and say, "Hey, Leah, I got this going on, that going on. What would be the best reading you would suggest for me?" If not, an all around reading where we look at certain things, right? Outside of that, I love you guys. Work it out, figure it out, stay blessed, stay praying for clarity and peace of mind. Stay praying that this war ends, right? Because it's just too many people losing their lives. And make sure you stay cautious because COVID is still real, right? It's crazy. Um, and everything will work itself out.